Well, he's rewriting the book of what is possible in Formula One. If he can do this after 6 races, what might he achieve in the future? Lewis Hamilton wins! Surely the first of many for Lewis Hamilton.
Well done, Lewis, you won that fair and square.
Good guys, well done! An absolutely stunning drive, a steely drive. Lewis Hamilton wins! The first British driver to win in America for 24 years. When Alonso blocked him from doing that final qualifying lap, but he said, I'll rise above it, and rise above it he most certainly has done. Lewis Hamilton takes his 3rd victory in Formula One. He wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. It's been one of the most difficult and treacherous Grand Prix in the history of Formula One racing, and with a single mighty blow, he halts Alonso's charge. His World Championship is now within reach. That was the drive of a champion. Lewis Hamilton wins the Japanese Grand Prix. Coming through, and the checkered flag, and Lewis Hamilton's driven absolutely beautifully. He takes his 5th career victory, the first for McLaren here since 2003.
Fantastic job, guys. The car was incredible. It was a breeze. Thank you very much.
The boyhood dream comes true for Lewis Hamilton. He pulls over to his team on the pit wall, and Lewis Hamilton wins the Monaco Grand Prix. So many questions asked about his commitment, about his distractions. Could he handle the pressure? Was he man enough? He came here to Silverstone, and he has shown them all with one of the great drives at Silverstone. Lewis Hamilton wins the British Grand Prix. He will come through now to take his 4th victory of this season. A wonderful victory for Lewis Hamilton, and McLaren's first here at Hockenheim for 10 years. Not going to take the World Championship home today, but he's going to take a big step closer to it. He's got a 7-point margin going into the final round. This was the team, this was the car which was 2.5 seconds slower than everyone else at the start in Melbourne, but there's the sign from Lewis Hamilton. He's a winner again, the first time in 2009.
Great job, guys. Fantastic. The car was so nice to drive. And you guys have worked so hard for this, and I'm so glad that we could do it this weekend. So proud of you guys. Thank you.
Singapore. He started on pole, and he's taken the checkered flag. Lewis Hamilton wins for McLaren in Singapore round the final corner. It was the best qualifying of the year for Lewis Hamilton. Now it's his best result of the year. It's the first time win for Lewis Hamilton in 2010.
As always, guys, you do a phenomenal job. Really happy with the job you're doing. Thank you so much for the hard work. Let's try and take this on to the next race.
Round the final corner, onto the pit straight. The checkered flag is out in Montreal. Formula One's back in North America, and Lewis Hamilton wins again in Canada. Yep, it didn't happen for Lewis Hamilton as he wanted 2 years ago, but this time, when they needed to win, Lewis Hamilton has won at Spa. It's his first victory here at this famous circuit.
He started on the 2nd row of the grid. He had problems going to the grid. He was so happy he saved extra tyres for the race. It's paid dividends. Lewis Hamilton brilliantly wins the Chinese Grand Prix to take his 16th victory, and surely one of his most satisfying for the McLaren team. Lewis Hamilton wins the German Grand Prix at Nürburgring, takes the final turn, the short run to the line. Hamilton is back, and so are McLaren.
Mega job, guys. Mega job, as always. I want to dedicate this one to my mum. Happy birthday. Thank you for coming. And really fantastic, guys. I'm so glad I could do this for you. Thank you.
Going to be beaming, I'm sure, from ear to ear. He has won twice in Canada before. The hat-trick is now Lewis Hamilton's. It's 7 out of 7 different winners in 2012. Continuation of that form in Hungary is going to see them pick up a win here. It's Lewis Hamilton for the 19th time in Formula One. A hat-trick of wins in Budapest. It has been absolutely imperious for Lewis Hamilton. It's a 180th Grand Prix win for McLaren. It is Lewis Hamilton's first win in Italy at Monza. after his first victory on US soil, Lewis Hamilton sees the checkered flag and wins in Austin the US Grand Prix.
Oh, that was amazing, guys. Woo-hoo! That was wicked. Thank you so much. Fantastic pit stop. Great job all weekend. We definitely deserved that one, guys. We definitely did. Thank you.
It's coming round the final turn. It's a fourth win in Hungary. It's a first win for Mercedes. Hamilton wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. What a way to end the first part of the season. And his wait for the first win of the season is now going to end for Lewis Hamilton, who takes the cheers from the crowd and his team and wins the Malaysia Grand Prix.
Awesome race, Lewis. Awesome race. Faultless weekend. You've done the job there, pal.
Really grateful for the job, guys. Thank you so much.
And Mercedes are going to make it back-to-back 1-2s. It's Lewis Hamilton who once again wins the Grand Prix. Hamilton triumphs in Bahrain and win for the third time in China and win for the third time in a row as well. It's Lewis Hamilton that wins the Chinese Grand Prix. It's the Spanish Grand Prix and the championship lead for Lewis Hamilton. It's a cracking race once again. 24 hours after his world fell apart, might be about to get the best of British luck that could he ever have wanted here at Silverstone. It's Hamilton pointing to the crowd, saying thank you and winning the British Grand Prix in 2014.
You can't touch this, Lewis. Home Grand Prix win. Beautiful work. Wrap it up, boy.
England! What a great feeling, guys. I couldn't be happier. I'm sorry about yesterday, but fantastic job today, this weekend, and as always, and thank you.
And for the second time at an Italian Grand Prix, they're going to be cheering Lewis Hamilton to a race victory. It didn't start great, it finished brilliantly. Hamilton wins the Italian Grand Prix. Winner in 2009. In 2014, it's the win, and it's the championship lead for Lewis Hamilton under the spotlight in Singapore. There is your race winner, Lewis Hamilton, who completes a hat-trick of wins. It is a British record equaling 31st Grand Prix win for Lewis Hamilton. It's a first win at the Russian Grand Prix since 2010, but when he comes to America, he so often triumphs. Started behind his teammate today, ends up ahead of his teammate in the checkered flag. Lewis Hamilton wins the US Grand Prix once more. His teammate came here confident he could win the championship. That confidence, though, turned into agony for Rosberg, because Lewis Hamilton comes around the final corner. It's not Rosberg, it's Lewis Hamilton, champion of the world in 2014.
World champion! Oh my god! I can't believe it! Thank you so much, guys! Woo!
Lewis, well done. You're an absolute legend.
O aplicativo do YouTube Music adivinha o que você gosta logo de cara, quando você abre o app. É quase como se ele lesse a sua mente. Era isso que eu ia falar. Conheça o YouTube Music Premium. Faça mês de teste grátis.
But Hamilton has started out in 2015 in perfect style, and from pole to checkered flag, it's Lewis Hamilton that wins the Australian Grand Prix. It is another race win. It is a second race win in 2015 for Lewis Hamilton, and a second successive race win here in China for the championship leader. For Hamilton, it's the checkered flag and victory once again here in Bahrain for Lewis Hamilton, the championship leader. Car number 44, who took his 44th career pole, his 4th Canadian Grand Prix pole, now crosses the line to win his 4th Canadian Grand Prix. It's Hamilton who wins in Montreal. As the sun bursts through the clouds, Silverstone looks brilliant on this Sunday afternoon. And for Lewis Hamilton, it is the hat-trick of British Grand Prix wins. Hamilton wins at Silverstone in 2015. All that is happening, the checkered flag is waving. Lewis Hamilton didn't lead in Hungary, first time in 18 races he hadn't, back in the lead here at Spa, but on his 50th Grand Prix start for Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton wins the Italian Grand Prix once again, and he is going to pick up at the second time of asking, his 41st win in Formula One. It's the first victory at Suzuka. It's the Japanese Grand Prix for Lewis Hamilton. The championship lead extends. Vettel on 42 wins. Hamilton is now going to join him on 42 wins in Formula One. And with just 2 points needed, and Austin takes another giant step towards a third world championship. Rosberg, chased by Sebastian Vettel, holds him off. Hamilton around the final corner. Hamilton, the race winner here in Austin. It's the US Grand Prix for Lewis Hamilton. It's a 1-2 for Mercedes. It's a 1-2-3. Hamilton, Rosberg and Vettel. It is the championship in 2015 for Lewis Hamilton.
3 times world champion.
That's the greatest moment of my life. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for everything you guys do. I'm just so grateful. Thank you. To my family, I love you all. Thank you.
And it's Lewis Hamilton who wins for the first time in 2016 and wins in Monaco for the second time. His teammate Lewis Hamilton comes around the final corner now to make it 5 Canadian Grand Prix victories as Hamilton wins in Montreal. Hamilton wins out. Hamilton takes the Austrian Grand Prix, the 250th Grand Prix win by a British driver. The first man to take a hat-trick of British Grand Prix wins in succession is Lewis Hamilton, winning the British Grand Prix. He rounds the final corner now, Lewis Hamilton, sees the checkered flag, and for the 5th time takes the win at the Hungarian Grand Prix. Was 43 points behind after Spain and is now 19 points clear at the top of the championship table. Hamilton wins the German Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton will rather like this as well. It is going to be a 4th win in Texas, a 5th win in the United States, and after his win 7 days ago in Austin, Hamilton has come to Mexico City and he is winning the Mexico Grand Prix. Man with a Senna tribute helmet for this weekend takes the checkered flag and wins the Brazilian Grand Prix. It's Hamilton once more. Hamilton wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Nobody's been ahead of Lewis Hamilton today. Hamilton takes the checkered flag and wins the Chinese Grand Prix. Go on now to take another Spanish Grand Prix victory. It's his 55th win in Formula One. Hamilton wins the Spanish Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton took pole yesterday, takes the checkered flag today, and once again wins the Canadian Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton, once a 4-time winner of the British Grand Prix. It's a 5th British Grand Prix win for Hamilton as he reaches the line now. Hamilton, 200 Grand Prix, and he wins in Spa on this Sunday afternoon. Now picks up his 39th win from pole position in Formula One. It's been an absolute breeze for Hamilton today. He takes the championship lead for the first time in 2017. So it's Lewis Hamilton then. It is victory number 60 in Formula One. Hamilton wins in Singapore. He has won in Suzuka before. He has seen Sebastian Vettel retire from the race. Lewis Hamilton wins the Japanese Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton wins the US Grand Prix.
Get in there, Lewis. Beautiful work, mate. Excellent drive there.
Great job, guys. Oh, that was so much fun today. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. To all the fans, thanks for all the support.
Lewis Hamilton is going to take the championship lead here in Azerbaijan on this Sunday evening. He takes the checker flag now to win in Baku and notch up his 41st win from pole position as Hamilton takes the win. It's not been a bad day for British sport, has it? Lewis Hamilton takes the checkered flag and wins the French Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton from 14th on the grid wins the German Grand Prix, and it's a champagne moment for him. He has won 5 times in Hungary before. It's a 6th win at the Hungarian Grand Prix for Lewis Hamilton. The championship leader has come to Monza and he is going to win once more as Hamilton takes the checkered flag. 61 laps tonight have been heaven sent for Lewis Hamilton, who extends his lead in the Drivers' Championship. Lewis Hamilton Hamilton sees the checkered flag and wins the Russian Grand Prix. Hamilton, who won 3 of the last 4 Japanese Grand Prix, has now won 4 of the last 5 Japanese Grand Prix. It is Hamilton's day in Suzuka. Lewis Hamilton won once again. He comes home to win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix and to crown a championship.